Evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Pokemon Twilight Tuesday. Tonight, we are going to talk about fighting type Pokemon as a start. Yeah, fighting type Pokemon. One of the most prime examples of physical type Pokemon. Yeah, they're similar to normal type Pokemon, but they are definitely capable of breaking solid objects, unlike normal Pokemon. What you see in here are the first set of fighting type Pokemon. More of them have been introduced in Gen 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and onward. And yep, much like others, fighting type Pokemon do have come in many different sizes: evolutionary, non-evolutionary, and legendary. Even Ultra Beast. Next up. Heck, even in different shapes and sizes. Here, right here, you've got a Conkeldurr, and over here you've got I forgot the name, but hey. Oh, and here's some more over here. Yep. Even by month. You've got Main Shao January, Poliwrath February, Machamp March, Hitmonchan April, Hitmonlee May, Gallade June, this Pokemon in July, this, this one in August, Conkeldurr September, Lucario October, Toxicroak November, and uh, Crabominable in December. Welcome, Jake.
Hey, what's up, Sergeant? Well,
Yep.
excuse me, Lieutenant.
Yeah. Yep. Just upgraded.
Yeah, did a promotion in the ranks.
Yep.
I like the slick red theme too. That looks nice.
Thank you. Yeah, I've been thinking this quite well over the time since I was about to approach this milestone.
Yes, sir. One day you're going to be General First Class Giratina.
Yep, once I get 10K.
Right on.
Anyway, here we have fighting type Pokemon. Some of them. And what you see over here is a Pokemon called Primate when it took Ash's hat back in the old days. Yeah.
That is a very early episode. I think that's like a season 1 episode.
Yeah. Yep. Primate.
Yeah, because I think Mankey is one of the very first Pokemon that Ash catches after he leaves Pallet Town, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, he caught it after it evolved into Primate. And it.
Oh, he never had a Mankey? I thought he had it and then it evolved at some point.
Well, he was going to catch it, but then it backfired first when it ended up catching a rice donut inside the Pokeball, and then.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, Mankey.
I've never watched like any kind of later Pokemon series, man. So like, does it ever evolve into like Annihilate? Does he still have that Primate much later on down the road?
Oh, he gave it away.
Gave it away. That's an Ash thing to do.
Yeah, there's the Mankey. Yeah.
Adorable.
Yep. Yeah, back then, yeah, it took Ash's hat. And I can't believe that Japanese would come up with the idea of a pig monkey Pokemon. I mean, it was something. And
Yeah,
adorable but hilarious. Episode 24 of the original series, as I can recall. And it was
man.
Ash. Ash when he put on that hat.
Man, I was a wee Jake. Man, I'm trying to remember because like I go through like Netflix now or Crunchyroll, and I could see there's like a million different Pokemon series, man. But like all I can really remember up to watching was maybe like by the time he got to the Indigo Plateau, and I remember him battling Gary. That might not even have been the Indigo Plateau, man. It's just like so far, like years and years beyond that. Yeah, for some reason, Ash is still just like a 10-year-old child, man. I don't know how he does
Yeah, same here.
it.
Yeah. This is what he caught out after. Yeah, he caught Primeape after it evolved into from Mankey, after it was being kicked in the face by Team Rocket's James, and it kind of provoked him into thrashing a lot hard and about. Yeah. Yep. Next up. Yep. Next we got a Machop. I'm not sure what kind of creature it's based off of, but man, it looks
I don't
looks
either,
like,
man.
yeah,
It's
it
like
kind of looks like
vaguely lizardy kind of with arms and legs.
yeah, yeah. It looks like a gecko.
Yeah, I love Machop, man. I still have a bunch of like my original Pokemon cards. I have a bunch of Machops for whatever reason.
Next
Joke.
up, yep. Here we have
It was
Machoke.
always so dumb, man. Was like you had to trade your Machoke to a friend to get him to evolve, and then
Yep,
have him trade him back to you.
yep. Yeah, Machoke. Yep. Yeah, Machoke was the main Pokemon in the in the episode where Ash fought and defeated uh, Chuck from Johto League Champions. Yeah.
Yeah, a whole new continent, man. So his Machop never evolved until he was onto the Johto League.
Yeah.
Man,
Something like that. Yeah, Machoke. You evolve Machop into Machoke at level 28. And to
yeah,
evolve Machoke into Machamp, you have to trade.
all right.
Yeah. Something I couldn't do when I started playing when I started playing Red and Blue.
Yeah, I had a cousin and with a Game Boy and a link cable, and that was like our life's mission for a couple years there was filling up those Pokedexes.
Yep. Yeah. As for Machamp, they say Machamp is based off of 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 a Hindu god of Virahadra or Shiva
Yeah,
with with four arms on instead of just two. Yeah, it's kind of bizarre, but the people and artists and designers of the series know where to get their ideas from.
you
I
know what's
believe.
funny about Machamp is it's only like 5 feet and a couple inches tall. So like it seems like it's this great big creature, but I think it's like 5'3" or something.
Yep. Yes. It has to be around there.
Just marginally taller than Ash.
Yep.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Not sure if this is from the games or just art, fan
Yeah,
made
some
art.
fan art. Maybe like a mega evolution concept.
Yeah, it could be somewhere around there.
Because I don't think there is an official mega evolution for Machamp, if I am not mistaken. I'm not super deep into the Pokemon lore, but I have played a hell of a lot of ROM hacks in the last few years. It's like
Huh.
most of what I know about Pokemon now has come from that.
Yeah. Yep. And next we got next up we have
Tyro,
yep, yep, a fighting Pokemon who was introduced along with Hitmontop in Gen 2.
yeah, an interesting one. Like I don't know of any other Pokemon that evolves in the same kind of way, like stat dependent. You'll get three different forms depending on which stat is highest.
Yep. Now, to evolve Tyrogue, you would have to into Hitmonchan, you would have to. And it's hard to tell. Well, it has to do with how many power ups you would give it in during battle. And if I'm not mistaken, let's see. Ah, here we are. Now, up here, from what it shows us, to evolve Tyrogue into Hitmonchan, you would have to give it more attack power than defense. To evolve it into Hitmonlee, you would have to give it more defense stat increases than attack power. And for Hitmontop, you'd have to give Tyrogue both an equal amount of attack and defense stat upgrades in order to evolve it into Hitmontop.
Yeah, which is tricky to do, man, especially if you don't know if you don't know how it's going to evolve. Which at the time, playing Silver and Gold, I don't know how a kid was ever supposed to determine that.
Yeah, neither do I. Yeah, quite tricky too. But I got
Yeah,
the
like what does I didn't know anything about uh like stat EVs or something like that. I do remember at some point figuring out that right before it was going to evolve, you could go to the mart and like buy a bunch of proteins or a bunch of calciums and kind of get the requisite stat to like boost its attack right before it evolved. And like that was a pretty surefire way just to make sure its attack was high enough to get Hitmonchan or its defense was high enough to get Hitmonlee.
yeah, yeah, of course. Yep, it can be tricky to get Hitmontop, but not so hard when it comes to Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan.
Yeah, a little easier.
Then we got Heracross, a bug fighting type. Ash's
Super
first
cool
Johto.
Pokemon.
Yep, Ash's first Johto region Pokemon, and a funny one too.
Probably my
And
favorite single stage evolution Pokemon, honestly.
yeah, yeah, I've learned about Heracross when I started reading a few books back when I was young during school years.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it showed that Ash gets Heracross after it defeats Team Rocket's Mecha Pinsir. Just
Yeah.
from
Pinsir's cool too. I think probably because you get the fighting and the bug type for Heracross, ultimately more useful in a team.
yep,
And like even to this, like its stats are it just has crazy stats, man. Like it's so strong for no reason.
yeah,
Defense, special defense, not so much, but like defensive attack's crazy. It's a tank.
mm-hmm. Definitely. Yeah, and here's Heracross's Mega Evolution form.
Yeah, that's a dope Mega Evolution.
Definitely dope. Yeah, quite dope. Yeah, yeah, and it's got a massive horn strong enough to knock down some Pokemon. Of course, Ash kept it on him up until he got to the episode where he had to send it back to Professor Oak to get his Tauros for a for
Another
a,
single stage.
yep.
Interesting. I didn't know he did that.
Yeah. And there's Blaziken, which you would, yeah, Blaziken, Hoenn region Pokemon, and pretty much one of the first to appear in the anime. Of course, I can't remember who the first Hoenn region Pokemon was that appeared in the mainstream series, but as far as I can tell, it's, oh yeah, that was actually Kecleon. Kecleon
Oh
was,
yeah, because Kecleon was kind of like the Togepi for the Hoenn. You know how they like kind of teased Togepi before we got into Johto, and then Kecleon kind of filled a similar role before seeing the whole Hoenn Pokedex.
yeah,
Oh, Kecleon! Never as fun to use as what you hope it's going to be.
yeah, yeah, that remind, yeah, yeah, Blazic, yeah, Kecleon was the first to receive an early debut. But Blaziken, on the other hand, is one of the first of many for Ash and his friends to learn that exists in the Hoenn region.
Yeah,
And it
I
was,
think this also like Blaziken kind of starts us in a long line of starter that are fire and fighting type for whatever reason.
yep, yep. Blaziken first appeared in an episode where it helped to where it where it fought against a Sneasel that was stalling the that was stalling the Johto League from starting.
That was a bad matchup.
Yeah, it was owned
Dark
by
Ice on firefighting.
yep. Blaziken was owned by a trainer named Harrison, who was voiced by Wayne Grayson.
Ah,
Yep, yep. He was able to beat it easy
I bet.
with. It even it even outbeated Ash's Charizard, having managed to outsmart Ash in battle just from using flamethrower on the ground to dampen the damage of the seismic toss ability.
Uh, that's just bad training, Ash.
Yeah,
Should have won that one all day.
yeah, and it definitely humiliated him back when Blaziken outwitted them. Of course, Blaziken was too injured from the battle that Harrison couldn't win against a Rhyhorn with his Houndoom in the next round.
Uh,
Next up, we've got these two sumo Pokemon, Makuhita and Hariyama. They're from the Hoenn region.
Yeah,
Yep, they're
pretty
both.
cool Pokemon.
Yep, two of them are sumo Pokemon. Definitely pure Japanese.
Yeah, kind of samurai Shan sumo kind of mashup thing going on there with Hirayama.
Yeah, Hariyama is definitely based off a sumo wrestler, based on how it looks and how it makes its stance against opponents. And its most recognizable move is arm thrust. And with those big hands, it's so powerful it even knocked out Ash's Trico in battle. Yeah. Oh yeah. They made their debut in an episode where with the gym leader Brawley surfing on the. Yep, right here.
Yeah, and they have to use Captain Briny to get there. I remember in the game.
Yeah, that was right
Take it
after.
away, Pico!
Yeah, right after dealing with a member of Team Aqua who was clever enough to avoid being captured. Yeah, Makuhita, the Ash back then was kind of jealous that he lost to Harley, who claims that he was rather surfing than training, but didn't realize that surfing was actually part of the training, and he had to learn the hard way too. Especially after, especially after, of course, Hariyama evolved.
Dude, the shiny Makuhita and Hariyama are way cooler.
Yeah,
Yeah, those palette swaps are legit.
yeah, of course. When after Makuhita evolved in Hariyama, it started having trouble surfing on its board, but then it got back up on its feet later on. Man. Oh, next we've got Metatite and Metacham.
Yeah. Never used this one a lot, man, but it seems like a pretty useful Pokemon for having like hard to pair up with a type advantage.
Yeah, yeah. These two are based off are called the meditation Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, Metatite was used by a trainer called Shauna, who who became her who became Brawley's girlfriend and his main referee.
Yeah.
Yeah, just before Ash challenged him to a rematch. And and Metacham, yeah, and Metacham appeared in an episode where May wins her first Pokemon contest. Yeah, using Beautifly, using her Beautifly to defeat her. To defeat her. This was in season 7, I believe.
I think I was probably like high school aged when this generation of Pokemon came out. 'Cause, like I remember playing Emerald version, Emerald and Ruby. What's like the deluxe version of Emerald and Ruby? Is there one?
Well, Well, Emerald's supposed to be the deluxe version. Well,
Oh,
yeah,
oh yeah,
Sapphire.
Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Okay, okay.
Yep. Well, man, it's been a long time. Can't seem to
It
remember.
has. I can't believe this was that long ago. Like
Yeah,
we're on generation. What's coming up? Generation 10.
yeah, Generation 10 it's supposed to be.
Man,
I know, 30 years.
I know. I think I got most of them in my head from hours of ROM hacks on my phone. I'm the least familiar with Generation 9, though.
Yeah, yeah, me too. Gosh, it's hard to think of any other fighting types that came out in this generation.
Oh, I thought you were just going in order.
Yeah,
Let's see, fighting types in this generation. That's tough, man, to just have to pick them out. Let me think of the routes here.
sure.
Hmm. I'm trying. I don't think our. I mean, isn't Ledian a fighting type? Am I imagining that?
Oh, now I remember. Breloom. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Breloom. Okay, that'd be one for Gen 3 for sure.
Yeah,
Handsome little
yeah,
fella.
Breloom. Yeah, yeah. This one was is also quite aggressive too. Yeah, it got aggressive back when it lost when these things got aggressive with Ash and Gang when Team Rocket started stealing their fruit and apples, all because of how hungry they were. Yeah, they were mocking them back when they were Shroomish, and then they got yeah once Shroomish evolves into Breloom, you learn a move called Mock Punch.
Yeah, which is super valuable, man. Good to have in the bag. Get priority. I think that's everything up to Generation 3.
You could be right, Jake. Of course, there's a lot more to explore in Gen 3 we
Oh,
than we could
yeah.
also
That's
imagine.
assuming. I was just thinking because, like, Ledian, isn't Ladybot a Generation 2 Pokemon?
Yeah,
Is Ledian fighting type?
nah, they're not really.
No, it says it's not. Yeah, it's just bug flying. That's so dumb. It's got boxing gloves for goodness sake.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so let's see. Gen 4 fighting types.
Yeah,
Oh, they added quite a few in Generation 4. Got some fan favorites.
yeah,
Riolu, Lucario, of course, Toxicroak. And here on our theme of it's like there's three generations in a row where the fire starter is also fighting type. And like I don't know if they did that deliberately to like for balancing reasons, but it just it stands out to me.
yeah.
Because you
Riolu and
have
Lucario. These,
yeah.
yeah, yep, they're both fighting type. Lucario is also part Steel, while Riolu is just plain fighting type. And from what I've researched, Lucario may have been the first Sinnoh region Pokemon to be introduced in the anime, as it was promoted in the eighth Pokemon movie.
Yeah, like, that makes sense because like, again, it's like they have a flagship Pokemon they're kind of premiering a new generation with. And even though I wasn't like super into Pokemon at the time when Generation 4 rolled around, but I remember like Riolu, Lucario being the they were the Togepi of their generation, the Togepi Togekiss. Or Togepeak.
Well, Ho-Oh was actually the first Johto region Pokemon introduced in the anime, right at the very beginning.
Yeah, first episode, yeah.
Yeah.
I believe it's even in the like the intro, man.
Well, in one of the ending music videos that air along with the first season of episodes.
Yeah, you get to see Ho-Oh. That's so interesting to think that. I wonder, like, if at that point they had conceptualized Lugia and like the lore for Ho-Oh and Lugia.
Yeah. Yep. Lucario's most notable signature move is an Aura Sphere, where it's a move that can hit Pokemon without missing an inch.
Yeah. I think like Vacuum Wave I associate with Lucario.
Well, and Riolu. Vacuum Wave
Yeah.
is actually Riolu's signature move.
That's a crazy shiny, dude.
Yep. Yeah, the shiny Pokemon. Oh,
They always give their favorites a special shiny.
yep. And there's also Infernape.
Right. So we're up to Blaziken and Infernape, both fire fighting types. You could like literally make half a team out of fire starter fighting types.
Definitely. Hey, 13 King.
Hey, what's going on, Garatina?
We're
Hey,
covering.
what's up, bud? King style.
What's going on?
Yeah, we're covering fighting. Yeah, Infernape is the final evolved form of Chimchar. Here in the anime, Ash was able to evolve this from his Monferno up when he started coming into battle against Paul and his Electivire.
The Infernape design is so choice, man. You got like that Sun Ting Wu kind of vibe going on.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You gotta love how
I prefer this to Blaziken.
You gotta love how Game Freak experiments with the animals.
Yeah,
me too.
Because originally the gold version of Pokemon, we were gonna have fire bear Pokemon instead of Cyndaquil, which was a mouse Pokemon.
Yeah, it was because like doesn't Ursaring take from that design?
Sort of. I mean, they recycle stuff all the time. I mean,
Sure.
Technically, Genghis Khan.
Yeah, it was like a Rhyhorn evolution, wasn't it?
Yeah, like no, but like there was originally a Pokemon that got deleted that essentially looked similar to Genghis Khan almost. That kind of also looked like Cubone as well. Like they recycle designs all the time, so it's not surprising.
Yeah.
I mean, it's limited space. Remember, technology back then, especially, was very limited. You could only do certain things.
Very limited indeed.
Yeah, they didn't want to delete certain programs, but it was either that or the game would crash, and then you'd have no game.
Like Raichu evolving into Go Raichu,
which was pretty cool. But unfortunately,
it was.
We'll never have that unless it's like a mega evolution, or they'll do it like it's in a certain region or something in the future.
Yeah.
And here's Croagunk, the Pokemon that keeps Brock in check from going too far with women. Yeah. Yeah, its most notable move, Poison Jab.
It kind of resembles a ninja almost if you think about it.
Yeah, it does.
You know, like those
Yeah.
old fashioned
And,
ninjas in the movies slash like in anime. Like he's like wearing purple slash blue,
and
Definitely.
uses, poison and fighting type moves.
and he has the wrap around his waist, kind of like a
I
ninja.
am I'm a pretty big Toxic Rogue fan, dude. I use that one a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, Krogunk. And it evolves into Toxic Rook. Yeah. Toxic Rook is Krogunk's second evolved form. Pre- and it's deadlier too. But when it's got the claws on its hands, they can really sting.
Yeah, that's a great design.
Yeah. They're based on frogs, poison frogs.
The second and third form kind of resemble sumo wrestlers almost with the loincloth design. I didn't
Indeed.
realize that until now.
You okay?
No, I'm good, man.
Oh, that's good.
100%.
That's good. Oh, and there's also Gallade, a psychic fighting Pokemon. Yeah, in this game, you're able to gain another alternative to evolving Kirlia. If it's a male, you would evolve it into Gallade, but with a Dawnstone. And its signature move is Psycho Cut. It's sort of
Gallade is like 90% of the way to a really cool design, and then they put this like weird hip thing on it.
yeah, it's like a knight Pokemon, where it's like your shining knight in in battle, even at a stadium.
There's some wacky stuff in Gen 4 and 5, dude.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
they experimented a lot back then. They weren't
Yeah, they
100% sure what they wanted or what they didn't want.
yeah
Like,
they
it's hard to keep coming up with original concepts when you got like hundreds of Pokemon at this point.
Well, it
yep.
makes sense because in the first gen, right? They technically didn't have like male or female Pokemon except for Genghis, Khan and oh my god,
Kangaskhan.
like you had like you didn't have a male Pikachu and well, obviously the default was male, right? For obvious reasons because of the anime, but like up until like Gen 3, that's when they started to say, well, we got to make them both male and female because it's too confusing.
Yeah. Well, I think they introduced the daycare concept in Silver and Gold.
Because it's
Yeah,
weird because
and
in
two
the
is
anime they had a female Butterfree, but it was pink, right? And then Brock was like and Gary were like Pokemon breeders. So it's
Yeah.
like
Oh, yeah.
you kind of had to
Well, like, I
have a
guess there's a daycare in Gen 1, but like, could you get eggs in Gen 1?
mm,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. I think in Gen 2 you can, but like Gen 1 I don't,
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it was like
because I
you
don't
just
think it
drop it
would
off
be
at the
necessary to
daycare.
have.
Yeah, it wouldn't have made sense.
yeah. Anyway, Gallade is also known for using many moves that involves blade attacks, like Leaf Blade, Psycho Cut, Night Slash, lots of even Slash, as well as close combat, which is a fighting type move used pretty much in Gen all the way from Gen 4 and so on. And you gotta wonder how agile it would be in battle against some opponents like a Rhyperior or something. Yeah.
It kind of looks like an onion if it was a Pokemon.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
if you think about it, I wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised. if they took inspiration from food and other things.
Hey, Onion Knight, man, like Final Fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that would have been a cool idea, food Pokemon. But because technically grass types, they're vegetables like radish and all that. You could have made like basically food type Pokemon, but I guess that would have been too hard for them to be coming up with unique designs and puns.
Well, the one that comes to mind is the ice cream one, man. I think it's called Vanillite. It's like
Yeah.
Vanillite and then Vanillux. There's a third one too. I can't think of it, but yeah, like that one literally looks like a ice cream.
Yeah, because like Porygon is like a computer program and stuff, right? It's a digital Pokemon, but they didn't really do much with it. It's like
Uh-huh.
it's a shame due to the controversy when they had the seizures. Remember, they kiboshed
Oh
that.
yeah, dude.
They kiboshed that immediately.
Yeah.
And another or a fire fighting starter.
It'd be funny
Yeah.
if
I
it
think
was fire farts, but
fire farting starter.
couldn't do
Fire
that for reasons. Yeah, they
Yep.
couldn't do that.
Yep. Yep.
This
Pig
guy's
nut.
design is good for every stage.
Yep. An actual pig Pokemon.
Like Chimchar's design, I don't think is so great, but like Infernape is great. This guy, I think, looks good at every stage.
They almost look like a wrestler in its final stage, though.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does.
He's like a
wearing
luchador.
Yeah.
wearing the bodysuit, like the one piece bodysuit, almost.
Yep.
But then again, Pokemon took a lot of inspiration from like pro wrestling / like MMA because it makes sense because it's a fighting genre with animals.
Yeah.
Which is Pig Knight's final of all. Which is Pig Knight's of all form.
Yeah, that's a dope design.
Yeah. Pokemon number 500. From what it says.
That is amazing that it's so many Pokemon counts like that. Like it's 500. Like you said,
Yeah, we're only like halfway through the decks right now.
Yep. Very
I think
much.
the guy who created the designs for the video games retired like a couple years ago because it's too much for him. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I am not sure.
Yeah, I think he got succeeded by somebody else because it's too much, which is understandable. You can only
Yeah, he's
make
been
so
hard
many
at it.
designs. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like
I mean,
imagine how many thousands they have to make to pare down to like the few, dozen we're going to get with each generation. Like it must just be insanity.
Well, I found out recently that the reason why Pikachu is not fat anymore, or
Hey, Philip.
Hey,
Hey,
Sarge.
Philip.
Bill,
guys.
what's up, buddy?
Just chilling. Sorry, I didn't see your message until then, Sarge. I was modding Cass's stream, so I didn't see it.
No problem. We're talking about fighting type Pokemon, and we're talking about Emboar and stuff.
Okay. Never seen this Pokemon before. New to me.
It's Generation 5.
Yeah, that explains it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm like
Yeah.
OG Pokemon.
Yeah, I was talking about like the reason they limited Pikachu's design. You know how he used to be a chunky monkey, right? Quote unquote.
Yep.
They changed it because in the anime and in certain card designs and stuff and merchandise, it was too hard for the illustrators to design that design, right? Because it would take too long. So they simplified it by making him thinner, which honestly, that's a dumb decision. I'm sorry. He's your mascot. That's like changing Mickey Mouse designs to change his ears to bunny ears. Come on.
Yeah.
You're really going to change it slightly because it made you feel uncomfortable? Then don't be an artist.
Yeah.
Don't
That's
be an artist
ridiculous.
then. That's like, oh, I don't want to make Mickey Mouse because he's wearing those red pants. Can we change it to blue instead? Then don't be an artist.
No, I'd probably go to jail for assault because I feel like I got to smack the stupid out of someone who said something like that.
Yeah, but that's why Pikachu became not fat anymore. And in the anime, he's like really skinny. I call it the Peter Griffin effect. Remember, Peter Griffin used to be huge as well, and then they change his design as well. Like it's just laziness. It's like, no, it's too much design for us to make him fatter. It's like, no, it's not. Don't be lazy.
Yep.
Next up, we come to the Timber. Here's Timber.
I've never been a fan of this guy, man. And like the finished evolved version, man, real. It's like, what the hell is going on? It's like the bozo, the clown nose going. I can't even think what it's called.
He reminds me of Rocky from Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Yeah, kind of.
God, he is.
He's the squirrel. He's like, "Hi, Bullwinkle."
And now here's something we think you'll really like.
Yep.
I won't lie. I think it's a cute design, but it doesn't look like it belongs for a Pokemon. It should be like
no.
It should be on Cartoon Network.
Wait till you see the last guy. I think it's Girder something.
Oh God.
Oh.
I'm scared now.
Elder or Conk Elder. Yeah, there he is on the end with his little two pillars. It's like, what the hell's going on with this thing?
It's clearly obvious that they based him off of Rocky from Rocky and Bullwinkle. Hi, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and construction workers and Pokemon carrying support beams of different generations and different.
This one's silly. They're all just silly. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
This is the silliest one yet.
Yes, it is. The clown nose is even worse.
He looks like Squidward with a clown nose. Hi, everybody.
Yes.
And if he bulked up.
Oh my goodness!
Squidward actually did bulk up. Remember handsome Squidward? He got.
Yes, he did, but that just because he got his face slammed into the door. That's when he became muscular.
It's crazy how that works, but
I know
it looks like
it's
that.
SpongeBob logic. We just go.
That's how I did it.
Yeah.
Well, they also did that in Family Guy with Meg. The bully beat her up so bad she got pretty, and then he beat her up again and went back to normal, which is crazy. But again, Family Guy logic.
Look at this guy. Where do you like? Does he go in the Pokeball with the pillars?
Oh, he does. Because the pillars are a part of it.
And look, he has bags under his eyes. Like, this guy's clearly exhausted carrying these things around.
Yeah. He looks tougher here, except for the nose. That's the only thing. He looks a lot more tougher. I will give him that.
He needs to switch to the, quilted plus tissues or something.
God.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that. It's like it's like it came from Greece carrying a column it broke in half just to use them as weapons in battle.
Who's next?
Well, yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah,
that actually is kind of creepy looking. The way how he's just staring at you.
It's very nightmare fuel. It does.
It's he's like peeking into a window at some poor woman who's changing her clothes.
If you edit the background and put it black and make his eyes red, it's like a creepy pasta.
Yes. Watch it tomorrow on YouTube. There's going to be a creepy pasta about him.
So I think next chronologically would be Throw and Sock, which are kind of like a duo Pokemon.
Oh God!
You know who they also did that with Squidward with the creepy pasta, like the red eyes and the black background and stuff.
And the red eyes.
They actually did an official episode. I'm not even joking. They, this based on Red Mist or Squidward's S, right? They showed the actual image, like they edited it in the rerun versions, but in the original airing, they had the red eyes from the creepypasta that they made
Ooh.
for it.
I've seen
They
They
that.
replaced it
Yeah.
with a baby. They replaced it with a baby Squidward photo instead in the edits afterwards. But in the original one, you could see it's the red eyes.
Yeah.
I think these guys are kind of like these are kind of throwaway Pokemon for me, like just kind of Dex filler. There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with them, but it's like, are you really going to use them when you're building a team? Like, probably not.
Is it me, or
They're a little
does
too
this is like a
human.
Pokemon for like Sesame Street would think would be Pokemon?
Yes, yeah, that's a good call, man. They do. They got Sesame Street energy.
Slash the Muppets.
Yes.
Like it's weird. It's like Jim Henson's idea of what Pokemon would be.
Yeah.
One Pokeball.
Well, like, okay, this is also one of those examples of like these Pokemon are clearly wearing clothes. So, like, are they
Yeah.
born into the wild without their geese and then they go like steal them, find them, make them somehow? Are they part of the body? Where is this coming from?
Yeah. 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 Let's see.
Throwing sock, and then Mienfoo Mienshao, which is
Oh.
kind of another like skip over Pokemon, I think.
They also
God, dude,
look like
these-
they could be in Gumball.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I could see
I can
that.
totally see that. Yes.
They look like the way that they're designed, like the puppet design almost. Like they could be in Gumball, which is crazy.
Oh god. This one's cute.
Yeah, I think this is a better design than the other two. Like all these Generation 5 fighting types are way weird. This is probably the most normal Pokemon looking one.
Yeah.
It does. It looks like it could fit in Pokemon, which that's what it's supposed to be.
Could
Not
fit
be a
for any
parody.
generation.
Not be a parody from Mad TV or SNL or Sesame Street.
Yeah.
Right, that was like trying to spoof Pokemon, right?
And I think they accidentally spoofed themselves because they couldn't come up with ideas.
Yeah, Generation 5, you could tell like they were struggling, dude. They were struggling. There's also, I mean, there's like other things outside of the fighting types, but this is a common theme with all the other Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Or spoofing like from Fairly Odd Parents, because they did parody Pokemon as well.
Yep, I remember it.
Dragon Ball, Mahamushi.
Yep.
God.
This
I
one
remember
is
that.
this Sarge? Is it a psychic fighting or is it just as a normal fighting?
Huh, good question.
Looks like a normal fighter, the way how it's posed.
Yeah, but how it's dressed, it looked like it could be a psychic
It's just
type.
a plain fighting type.
Yeah.
Just a plain fight, pure fighting type. Not bad. More useful.
And now here's Main Show.
Ooh.
Yeah, this one's cool.
Yeah, it looks like a cat that merged with a kimono or something.
It still
It's like a
kind of has like
reptile.
that weird it's that weird, what am I trying to say, man? Like uncanny quality where it's like this could be a spoof Pokemon, but like we are much closer.
Fair. It could be like a Pal World creature instead.
Yeah, like that's the yeah.
Or a Digimon or a Monster Rancher creature or
Yes.
whatever video
Yeah.
game.
Something Pokemon adjacent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Looks like it's a mix of dragon and cat to me. Its design. Like half dragon,
Yeah.
half cat.
Yeah, it does look like a dragon cat hybrid.
I've never used this one.
Neither do I.
And after that, wait till you guys see this shit. Scraggy and Scrafty.
Oh,
God, I'm
yeah.
scared. I'm scared.
Yeah. Yeah. Two weird Pokemon where you
Oh
have
my
to-
god.
Right. Rounding out our Generation 5 suite of fighting types.
Yeah.
God.
Again, they look like they could be in the Muppets.
Yeah.
Definitely.
This is the Muppet Pokemon. They're doing a crossover eventually.
Not even Sesame Street, it's just the Muppets at this point.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think I know what Miss Piggy would be like if she was a Pokemon. She'd be a fighter type, since she beat the shit out of everyone. Oh, pardon my French.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She did do karate though, so she would be a fighter type. She'd be a fighting pig type.
Yeah. Yeah. Weird about these Pokemon.
The thing is, though, I imagine her being like, well, still very glamorous and wearing like a gown with long gloves and heels, and she's still able to beat the crap out of anyone who
Yeah,
comes
but
near
her
her.
alternate outfit would be a karate gi though, for obvious reasons. But it'd be a little
Yes.
pink. It'd be pink with a black belt.
So like you can see like this little guy, it's like he's carrying around his pants. And I don't know the exact lore for it, but it's like it's its skin that's shedding and it's carrying around its shed skin. And it's like, that's gross, man.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Also,
looked at it, I thought-
Kermit would be similar to Jigglypuff / Clefairy because he could sing. So it
Oh,
makes
God.
sense.
Yeah,
So
that
if he
would
doesn't
make
like
sense.
he would get angry if you don't like his singing. He would mark you with the marker like Jigglypuff.
Yeah.
And I
won't lie,
think
for a
Sergeant that Generation 5 might be the first time that we saw fighting type legendaries.
Really?
Yeah. Yes. There was,
As
there's one.
Cobalion, Tarkarian, or Terrakion, and Virizion.
To me,
Yeah.
I won't lie, when I first saw the thing around his legs, I thought he was just carrying around the potato sack like he's about to be in one of those potato sack races. You know, where people.
It is what he looks like. That's got to be like the inspiration, dude.
Yep.
It probably is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
here we go. It's like I don't know what these are, like guardian beasts of some kind, and they are all part fighting type.
I'm not trying to be mean, but this is like something like Butch Hartman or like Seth MacFarlane would draw in an interview of like a fan, like, "Hey, can you draw something that's like Pokemon?"
Oh my god.
It's exactly like
You're
that.
not wrong. You're not wrong.
Because I remember watching Butch Hartman's like podcast. He drew some what Pokemon would look like, and it's exactly like this.
Oh god.
Yeah, so that one's Terrakion, and then there's Cobalion's the blue one, and Virizion's the green one. Probably Virizion, I think, probably has the best looking design, and that's questionable.
I don't know why it's reminding me of one of my favorite movie monsters called the Cathoga from the movie called The Relic. It's kind of giving that kind of vibe to me. If you ever see that movie, you'll know what I mean. It kind of has like a similar bits to it that make it look similar to this Pokemon.
Dude, like where they take it back to the museum. Is that movie,
Yes,
Phil?
that's the
Yeah,
one.
okay. I know it.
And it's part of the human brain, the hypothalamus.
Yeah, that's a freaky movie.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah,
I
that's
still
a
have my
good one.
VHS copy.
Yeah. Oh, and there's Keldeo.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Oh, is that in this generation?
Yeah.
Ooh.
This thing is
My Little
kind
Pony.
of My Little Pony energy.
Hey, at least it looks kind of cool, though. At least the color
It
scheme looks
does.
really good.
Not so bad.
Except the probably drove the bronies crazy.
Probably. Oh God, you don't want to roll 34 this thing.
No. I avoid it at all costs. Unfortunately,
Well,
my safety bar is turned off, so of course, unfortunately, I see some stuff get through. Unfortunately,
you got to take chances, man.
uh-huh. It's like a jump
Like if
scare
you
time.
compared this thing, or like any of these legendaries, like if you just compared that against like the vanilla Pokemon design of like Rapidash, it looks a lot better.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Normally, these kind of colors I wouldn't really put there, but they actually work for this Pokemon. The orange, the purple, the cream, and then the baby blue. It's actually a good combo for this creature.
Yeah, this has a better look to it than the three other things. I don't really know where this guy fits into the lore with the other things. Is this one like over this one brings balance or something, Lieutenant? Do you know between the other three?
Kind of.
Is that how it works? Like this one's like the Rayquaza of the generation.
I suppose. Yeah, could be.
It doesn't fit the theme of Pokemon that much. You can clearly tell that this probably was
Oh, yeah.
inspired by a Western design, like My Little Pony, probably.
Yes.
It's
At
much
least it's
closer.
one that
Yeah.
at least looks good. At least it looks good.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
it's not
some crazy
terrible,
stuff.
but it
Yeah.
just does not fit with like traditional Pokemon of what
Yeah.
the original generation would think of. Oh yeah, let's make a horse Pokemon or a unicorn. No, they would have made basically the most anime manga inspired unicorn design they can come up with.
Yeah.
Well, I think
Yeah.
like compared to these three guys, the Keldeo is an improvement. I think Virizion looks okay. The other two just look too damn cartoony, man.
Agreed.
They ran out
To
of
be fair,
ideas.
didn't they start making Ash and them look a lot more cartoony, more recent Pokemon shows?
They did in the Ho-Oh League when they put them in Hawaii. And
God.
the excuse was like, "Oh no, we wanted to fit with them going home." Like, no, you wanted to save money on animation. The previous season looked better than the Ho-Oh League.
Oh, you mean Alola, right?
Yeah, Aloha. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just call it the Hawaiian League because that's all
No,
it
that
was.
makes
Man.
sense. That was a Hawaiian theme. I'd never seen any of those.
I liked it. I liked the designs, but I didn't. The idea of Pokemon changing different appearances depending on where they are at in the environment.
Yeah.
But I
I
didn't
thought it was
like
a neat
Ash.
idea.
I didn't like Ash looking like crap. He looked terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, this thing, worst starter award right here. Like, what is going on with this thing? And its little tiny head.
This is the final evolutionary form of chestnut of
I'd be okay with the tiny head if it looked more menacing with the body.
Chestnut.
Too cute.
it's
It's way
called
too cute.
chestnut.
The color schemes are giving Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story.
Yep. I can see that.
He's just missing the
So,
purple part
okay.
on his head.
So this is Generation 6. This is one of the Generation 6 starter final evolved forms.
Yeah, chestnut. It's
Chestnut.
hard fighting type too. Yeah, it kind of looks like Buzz Lightyear, but doesn't go into space. Oh, and then there's Pancham.
Well, if it looked like Buzz Lightyear, Disney would be knocking on their door demanding the money. So
Yep. Aw.
Yep,
Cute.
Panda Pokemon. You'd think
How much
this would
money-
take.
how much money
What?
do you think they would have paid Jack Black to voice the pandas?
Oh, my
Oh, not.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Well, thank God he wasn't involved in anime. Otherwise,
Yet.
No, I'm just saying, like, all he has to do is just use his Poe voice. Hi, everybody, it's
Mhm.
me, Poe. My awesomeness. Like, if all they had to do was that, and they don't even have to say Poe. They just come up with a new panda name for him. They
Yep.
can't sue him because that's his natural voice.
Indeed.
So it's
Yeah.
So I'm
hilarious.
thinking we kind of get. Oh, we missed one, Lieutenant. Now that I'm looking at him, is Meloetta? That's Generation 5, right? With Keldeo and the Virizion and Terrakion and them.
oh, Meloetta. Yeah, that's just
Aw.
a form of Meloetta.
Yeah. Oh, it's just one of the forms. Okay.
Yeah,
I've seen this one. I always thought it was so weird how she looked like a pop singer. To me,
I
her
think
design.
he's supposed to be like a legendary, and these other, or no, a mythical, and then these other ones are legendaries.
yeah. Definitely based off a pop singer.
The Taylor Swift of Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Horrifying. Oh, this one's a fighter? Looks like a grass type.
hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. Oops. Oh, here it is. This is, yeah,
Lilligant.
yeah, from Legends Arceus.
Cute.
Yeah. Yeah, from Legends Arceus. And there's Halucha.
So,
an
like, is
actual-
Legends Arceus, did they introduce a whole new generation of Pokemon with that? Or was it just kind of working with a few from all generations?
well, a few from various other generations.
It's like
And
this guy here, we're talking purely we're on Generation 6 with Chestnut and Halucha and them. Because I think the designs start to recover a bit at this point.
Yeah, they do. Halucha's
Well, it's
based off
obviously
of,
it's a luchador. I'm sorry, it's Lieutenant. Go ahead, man.
yeah, it is Luchador, which is precisely what.
It looks great.
Yeah,
It almost looked like he's wearing a mask underneath his beak. Like it's like he has feathers hidden within feathers.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's a cool because it's like a flying fighting type too. So like you get opposite typing in that one. It's a single stage Pokemon.
So it's almost like he's wearing a mask, like a feather mask on his real feather face, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. It's cool.
I like that.
I
I
like,
like
the, fact,
it.
Yeah.
the fact that he still looks menacing, though he looks like he's a really small Pokemon.
Yeah, he
it
is.
almost comes off as like very comedic, cartoonish, but they're like, no, we got to make him look cool. We got to make him look like a badass. We can't make him
Yeah,
look like a
we're like more in the spirit of Pokemon with this design here.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have there's like a I'm sorry, Lieutenant, you go ahead. I'm just looking at the different fighting types from the generation.
Ooh.
now we come to Decidueye, who's from Gen 7, final evolutionary form of the cutest Pokemon known as Rowlet. This one's
Rowlet is super cute.
Yep, this one uses arrow. It's like the arrow. It's like the bowman Pokemon, which is an owl with a bow.
So this one I believe is grass ghost type.
Grass fighting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And there's a Hisuian form that is something else. Grass fighting. That's the Hisuian form. Okay.
yeah. And this is the Alola reed. This is the main form.
Okay. And then the main form is it's also fighting?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, speaking of Lucha Libre, guys, recently, a Mexican promotion in Mexico called CML did a crossover with Pokemon recently, where they dressed some of the luchadors dressed up as the Pokemon for their match.
Huh.
That's cool.
Yeah,
cool.
you can look it up. It's pretty cool.
Ooh.
One of the
That's
female
interesting.
luchadors dressed up like Chikorita,
Ooh.
if I'm not mistaken. So she got the egg shaped design with the red and blue. It looked pretty good on her, honestly.
It's cool to hear.
Okay. So the regular it don't really matter, but like the regular vanilla form Decidueye is a grass ghost type, the guy we were looking at. And then it has a Hisuian form that looks a little different. It's got like a hat looking thing going on, and that's the fighting type one. At this point, it's like you have divergent evolutions for Hisuian forms and Alolan forms, and it gets kind of convoluted really quickly.
Yep.
This one's neat looking.
Yep.
The
Crabrawler
crab
and
dude.
Abominable.
The faces are definitely more wackier than I would have thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind the first one so much. Crabominable there looks goofy with his little haircut.
Yeah, and
And
his
that
jawbone.
face.
Yeah, chunky, like he came out of a cartoon
This
eating
looks
too
like
many.
what would happen. This is what happens when you let mind scientists combine a crab and the abominable snowman.
Yeah, that's how this happened.
Mm-hmm. The crime against nature.
Hmm.
And we got
Aw.
Yep. Next are
Cute.
these
stuff.
Beware and Stuffle.
Yeah. I think this one's a fighting dark type.
Yeah.
and it's awful cute. Oh my god, I didn't realize how cute it was. It's really cute in the anime there.
Yeah.
It seems like that would be like kind of a natural pairing with the Pancham and Pangoro that we saw earlier.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not dark. It's just a normal fighting. Normal fighting.
Yep.
Pangoro's dark fighting.
Yep. And then there's Simon,
Ooh.
Who looks like a football player kind of thing going on.
Yep.
Yeah. Melon ball.
Or rugby player.
Yeah, that's it. Rugby.
Yeah,
Rugby. Yeah, there was also an episode from the Aloha region Pokemon series that was banned from the U.S. because of the blackface controversy.
oh god.
Also Australian football too, because they did a hybrid between rugby and NFL football. So they just use a giant white football.
I don't like this design, dude. It's like there's not enough going on. And it's a
Yeah.
single stage Pokemon.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I
Look at
really
that
like
weird-
Pokemon that are like human-like. There'll be like some here and there, but this one is a little too human. It should be a little bit more animal. The way how it seems like it's standing and stuff like that.
Yeah, from every Mewtwo / Lucario, you got certain Pokemon. It's like, can they not look human that much?
Yeah.
Can they look less?
Yeah. But then you know, this comes from someone whose favorite Pokemon is Gardevoir. And she's pretty human-like to a point.
Yep. And here
Yeah,
you've
sometimes less is more, you know? Sometimes less is more. Go ahead,
Yep.
That's
Lieutenant.
cool.
and here you've got the 3 evolutionary stages of Hakamo-O right on the left and Kamo-O you got on the right, and they're the evolved forms of this little one right here.
Cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pure
Now,
Hawaiian dragon Pokemon.
Komodo there and the middle evolution, those I think are pretty solid Pokemon designs.
Yep,
Yeah,
scaly dragon types.
Our first
Yeah, they kinda-
dragon fighting type too.
They kind of look like Chinese dragons almost.
Yeah.
A little bit.
A
They gave
little
this
bit.
guy a
Not
signature
fully.
move and everything.
Now we got,
Oh man.
and here are 2 bug fighting type Pokemon Ultra Beasts called Buzzwole and Pheromosa.
So like in the lore, guys, these Ultra Beasts are literally Pokemon from like an alternate dimension.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
The white
from-
one's a little creepy.
Buzzwole
I
is
mean, then again,
creepy
we have
looking.
space Pokemon. So it's not surprising there's dimensional Pokemon popping up here and there.
Yeah, fair point.
Yeah. Yeah, Buzzwole is quite a
Look at this weird thing.
And if you want to be technical, some ghost or psychic Pokemon, right? The lore being dark, they're technically humans that died, you know?
Oh
True,
god.
true.
No, it's actually confirmed. Like Game Freak / Nintendo, you know, the Pokemon company, they censor it now. They lie and say that's not true. But according to
True.
the leaked data and the original Japanese like translation for Gold and Silver, no, like they said that it was like the missing children were ghost Pokemon. So yeah, it's 100%.
I believe
confirmed.
dude, the one Chimecho was like, no, it's not that one. I can't think of the damn Pokemon's name, but it was like its lore is. Oh, I know the one. It's the one that looks like a hot air balloon.
Like, you know how,
Driftloon.
like
It
you know
would
how,
like lead children to their demise.
you know, like how Entei was literally a dude, right? Like literally, it was it was a guy that died, and then because it's a children's thing, they had to say he came back to life. But yeah, a human became a Pokemon because they died. I'm not surprised.
And here we have Mars Shadow, a ghost fighting type within.
Whoa, it looks
Yep.
creepy.
And yeah, I believe that's
He's
our
creepy.
first ghost fighting type. So like inside of this generation, you got your first dragon fighting type and your first ghost fighting type.
Yep.
Out of so Marshadow is 802 out of 800 Pokemon. That's the first time you see that type pairing.
Definitely.
That looks like scary. Like it could be in Naruto or some other anime, not in Pokemon.
Or even Gumball.
Well, yeah. Well, actually,
It's
it
a-
could be in Gumball though, which is kind of hilarious.
It's a cool Pokemon.
And here's Clobbopus and its evolved form Graplock.
Okay, cute.
Yeah.
All of them having one.
Yeah, those are pretty solid designs.
Although I won't lie, my mind goes to horrible places. Think about tentacle Pokemon in Japan.
Yeah.
Oh my.
You know what I think of? I think of Guyver. You know, Biosuit Guyver, because that's
Never heard of
technically a
it.
tentacle. Oh, you
Here's
guys never heard, dude? It's a good anime OVA/anime series. Like I recommend it. It's a
Okay.
really good. Mark Hamill actually played Guyver in the live action movie in the 90s.
Is there mysterious bioorganic suits of armor that bond with the host at a genetic
Yes,
level?
it's essentially a parasite, right? Suit that came from space.
That's
have to
cool,
look it
dude.
up now.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'd recommend you guys watching it. The original OVAs are really violent. The
Mhm.
2005 series is a better story, but it gets rid of the blood and gore for obvious reasons because it's supposed to be marketed more for mainstream audience. But
Yeah.
the OVAs were better.
I can
But a
dig it.
longer storyline is the 2005 series.
And here we have Surfetch.
It's kind of like Power Rangers, but
Yeah.
more darker. It's like Power Rangers slash Common Rider, but darker.
This thing is
Yeah,
a
what it
divergent
is.
evolution of Farfetch'd.
Yep. Ash got this one too in the anime. And it's known for using a bamboo razor sharp edged bamboo stick like a lance, and it has these leaves and it has a leaf shield.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it looks like a giant spear.
Yeah.
Imagine being a single stage evolution Pokemon for 8 generations, and then they hit you with this guy.
Yeah. You evolved this using some kind of stick or something to equip Farfetch with in order
Yeah, I don't remember. It's like some kind of special item you got to be holding when it levels up.
and I think it may have something to do with using an attack multiple times in battle while holding it. Next we have Phalanx. We have
It's
Phalanx.
just kind of a cool concept. It's like a
Yeah.
bunch of little individual Pokemons that make up one big one.
Like a centipede.
Yeah, it reminds me of one of Mario's enemies from the Nintendo games.
Oh, the caterpillar?
Yes.
It kind of reminds me of like the Shadow Clone Jutsu that Naruto does. Like they're essentially one thing, but not really.
Yeah.
It's cool. I like the concept for that.
Yep. Yeah, Phalanx. A Pokemon composed of 6. Who knew?
They're awful cute. I okay, I'll put all together there. I could see that looks like a Pokemon, but like individually, they don't really look Pokemonish to me.
They look they look more Digimon than Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even Mega Man. They could look like they belong to Mega Man.
Mega Man as well.
Yeah, like those viruses from those virus monsters from Mega Man. Next up we got this Pokemon. Zamazenta.
Okay, now that's a really cool design.
Yeah, that one's dope.
Yep. Yeah. Based off the King Arthur. Yeah, it's based off the King Arthur legends.
Yeah, so this generation I can't remember what the realm is called, but it's supposed to be like Great Britain.
Exactly. And next we have Cub Fu. Next we got Cub Fu, in which you're able to evolve into Usafu.
That's a
First form
pretty
is
cool
adorable.
design. Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
Cub Fu doesn't look super Pokemon-y to me, but definitely Urshifu looks Pokemonish.
Agreed.
You
The
still
first
have that
one
thing
is
though, like
Power.
it's like looks like a person kind of. So like that's awkward, but
Yep. Yep, pretty much like that. Yeah, one of this Urshifu is fighting dark, and this one over here is fighting water.
they're tough as nails, dude.
And now we got Sneasler.
Sneasler,
Or
dumb name, dumb design.
the most un-Pokemon name I ever heard.
Yep.
And also,
Yeah,
a name that does
isn't that
not look like it
crazy?
fit this Pokemon.
See,
Because it belongs to their Pokemon.
Yeah,
again, it's a parody of Pokemon. Oh, let's get a Sneasler, guys.
yeah,
Sneasler.
It's like a Johnny Test. Like they did that pair. Remember that Blast Ketchup and
Oh,
My
God.
Mutt Dog? Like that's it. Sneasler, attack! Use your sneezing snot to defeat the Pokemon. I mean, not
Yeah.
Pokemon.
yeah. Weird.
Yeah,
Too.
which is okay. By contrast, so from Sneasel that evolves into this thing, in earlier generations, you could evolve it into Weavile, which is a really badass design for it to evolve into. So, like this thing, I don't know, man. This is way out of left field.
They got
Yeah.
lazy. They're like, yeah, let's just do an alternate design.
And next we got Quackville.
Quack.
Really
Ah,
speaks
this
for
one.
itself, gentlemen.
Spanish Duck.
I don't know why it's kind of given like a flamenco dancer or like a Vegas showgirl feeling.
Yeah. Well, at this
Meant to,
point,
like,
we're in
show off.
Spain.
Mhm.
The what's it called, Lieutenant? The region
Oh, Paldea.
Paldea is supposed to be like Spain.
Yep, Spanish.
Cool.
It gives
Oh.
off the Three Caballeros vibe from the Donald Duck cartoon. Like it kind of
Yeah.
gives that
Yeah.
vibe almost.
This
Okay, this one's the most
thing,
cutest.
Why does
this
that look
thing's
like a
pretty
Pikachu
adorable.
clone? What did they do with Pikachu?
Oh my God, it does.
They threw him in a closet and just
It
changed
looks
him.
very Pika-esque.
Yeah,
Pika adjacent.
It's like Pikachu's tied up in a closet. So
yeah.
wait, you're not
Overstuffed.
Pikachu. What did you do with Pikachu?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's in the
Palmo and
box.
Palmont.
he's got a cute little haircut.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the only
Yeah.
difference is the ears and the hairstyle. But it
And the
literally-
tail.
take away the arms and it looks like Pikachu, just orange.
Yep.
Yeah. Next up, you've got Fluffy.
Yeah, this one gets the laziest design award because it's basic. It's just a flamingo, dude. It's just a flamingo. Here it is.
Oh my
They
God.
ran out of they ran out of names. That's what happened. They're like,
They could have done something better. At least make it look more unique.
it should have been
Yeah.
called Fly Mingo because it's so fly, it's so cool, right?
Yeah.
They should have
Should have been more
call it
dramatic.
fly as in cool. Like you give it cold colors.
This might be the worst offender. Like out of the ones that we've seen, like I'm going to put this up at the top, man, because it's like, guys, this is a flamingo, and it's not a Pokemon. We have those in real life.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a
they got
revamp.
lazy. They
Yeah.
got lazy. They're like, yeah, let's just come up with whatever. What I bet you it was like midnight over there, and they're like barely had any coffee. They're like, let's just come up with a flamingo, but that's a normal animal. Who cares? I want to go to sleep. Let's go.
And then, okay, and by contrast, this one I think is pretty dope. Primate
Delightful.
evolves into this guy, Annihilate, when it gets so angry that it dies.
Jeez.
Yeah. Yep.
It's
Yeah.
a ghost fighting type.
It sounds like it's based on like this like legend about devil monkeys that I've heard about.
It probably
Have so
is,
much
dude.
rage in them.
Yeah. It looks like and it looks like Ganon.
Knowing
Almost-
Pokemon, it probably is.
Yeah, I don't mind this design. I mean, it very much still looks like Primate, but like it kind of makes sense in context because it's still the Primate, but it's just undead Primate now.
Yeah.
And at least they
Zombie
try to make it look
Primate.
more unique in comparison
Yeah. Yep.
to a point.
And now we come to the paradox Pokemon.
Ooh.
Which
Yeah.
I don't understand the lore for, Lieutenant. Do you know?
Oh, they're said to be Pokemon from prehistoric times.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Cool. So that's a Don fan, and it has different typing and a different design.
Yep. Definitely. And a freaky one too. Yeah. A prehistoric Dawn fan.
It's like both an armadillo and a elephant at the same time.
I think that's the
Yeah.
idea, man. More than likely, it was an armadillo elephant hybrid. Should have been a woolly mammoth, honestly.
An armadillo.
I was about to say,
More-
I think that's more accurate to say mammoth because of the way how the tusks are and also the fur around its legs, since elephants don't actually have fur.
Well,
Yeah,
technically,
just a little bit
an elephant is a descendant of a mammoth. So I get what they were trying to do, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
more of a mammoth, but it's like needs more hair.
Yeah. And here's
Ooh.
Slitherwing.
This
a
one looks
pre-
venomous.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's cool.
Yeah, it's like a prehistoric version of the flame moth Pokemon from the Unova region.
Yeah, what's that Pokemon called, man?
Yeah, it looks good.
It's something that Volcarona.
There you go. It was like on the tip of my tongue.
So many
Super
Pokemon,
strong.
you got to
Yeah.
catch them all, right?
I'm trying.
Yep.
I've like pretty much
Next, you got
learned
Iron.
90% of this stuff from just playing Pokemon ROM hacks over the last couple of years.
You want to know a cool fact about the "gotta catch 'em all" catchphrase, right? You know that
Yeah.
originally came from an English dub of Dragon Ball, right? The Harmony Gold dub of Dragon Ball.
Oh, that.
Really?
Dun-na-na-na-na. Yeah, like gotta catch 'em all. I'm not even joking. Like you look up the Harmony Gold dub of Dragon Ball. They made up their own theme song with the lyrics, and they had Curly impersonate her. You're a wise guy, eh? You know, like they had that, and it had "Gotta Catch 'Em All" in it. And this was before Pokemon was a thing.
Yeah, dude, they kind of like the lyrics kind of overlap because I think it says something like Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball, and then
Yeah, gotta catch 'em all. Like
Yeah,
gotta
that kind
catch 'em
of
all.
lines up.
Yeah, so it was done intentionally. So this was pre-Pokemon. This was like literally 7 years before Pokemon. It's
Yeah,
like
that would have been like the
91.
late '80s. Yeah, or like early '90s, perhaps.
Yeah, so this was before it aired in the States. So yeah, this was
That's
yeah.
cool.
So
Animation houses.
So Dragon Ball did it first. We can say it.
Yeah, now we-
Dragon Ball.
Yep.
Dragon Ball.
Yep, and now we come to Iron Hand, a futuristic version of Hariyama, fighting
This is a
electric
cool one.
type. Yeah,
Fighting electric type. Hey, that reminds me, dude. Isn't there a fighting electric type that we missed? It's like the evolution of Electabuzz. Is that not a thing, dude? Am I tripping on that?
oh, not really.
It's not a fighting type. Okay, it's just electric.
Yeah, we covered them already. Yeah. Now for fighting Valiant.
This one's a fairy fighting type. Fairy was introduced, I think, in Generation 6, and it's strong against fighting types and dragon types because dragon types were like super OP at that point. So they introduced
Yeah.
the fairy type to kind of counterbalance that. And then here you have the two opposing types combined. It's like, that's super valuable.
Is it
Iron
true-
Valiant.
Is it true that Lucario was a legend originally, and then they retconned it later? Like
not
initially,
sure.
they were because they did the movie, and usually when they do those like Pokemon movies, like they're usually legendary Pokemon. So I don't know. It kind of sucks if they retconned it and be like, no, he's not. He's not a legendary.
Iron Valiant is a futuristic Pokemon. Very inviting indeed.
Looks like the male version of God of War, but metal.
Also, it looks like it looks like they're holding a kitchen knife, but it's like bigger.
Yeah.
It's a dual blade.
So it seems like the idea with the Paradox Pokemons were to not only go back in the past, but like go into the distant future.
Yep. Exactly.
Yep.
You are correct. And next there's Coradon. Yeah. They say this
It's
one's
got
the
like
king.
a tire.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? People claim that this is the king of all dragon types.
No.
No, yeah, I thought so too. I always see Rayquaza as the king of dragon types.
Makes sense to me.
This one is cool
Yeah.
looking, though. I will give it that. I like the design. The tire part is a bit weird.
Yeah, it does
Yeah,
look
it is.
awkward. It looks a little awkward with the arms though and the neck. Like it doesn't.
Well, I'm
look
guessing by the fact that it's called Coridon, like, do you literally ride around on this thing?
Yeah, you do. It's also the ancestor of another Pokemon that appears in the Violet and the Starlight games.
It's like it's just a little too on the nose because it had the tires and the ride-on part.
Yeah. Yeah, it's quite weird.
Yeah, I think in the modern Pokemon game they rode it as a motorcycle almost. I think I'm trying to remember. I think so. It was rode like a motorcycle.
Neato. Kind of neat. I mean, it's like a weird concept because, like, why? How did this Pokemon come to be?
Yeah. And last but
It's
not
weird.
least,
It looks like a Digimon character though. It really does.
And last but not least, Okadagi.
Okay, doggy, dude. This is the only one we looked at. I've never seen this Pokemon before.
I've never seen it either. It's weird that it has like a chain around its neck, like it's a pet.
Yeah, it's in the DLC.
The retainer Pokemon. That's it. That's why I've never seen it. It's like I've never played. I've only ever played like ROM hacks that had a few Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet, and since this is just like the most recently added Pokemon, I've never seen it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's awkward.
I like the color scheme, but it does remind me of the Hulk a bit. The black fur, like the black hair, and the purple being like the purple pants. And of course, the green skin.
It also looks
is
more like a
bulky.
yokai. It looks more like a yokai watch character than a Pokemon character.
Yeah. Yeah, good point.
So, Lieutenant, is this like a mythic level Pokemon?
Kind of.
Or
Yeah.
just super rare, like one of a kind of?
Yeah, it's sort of like that.
Retained Pokemon.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay. That's all fighting types.
Yep. Thanks again for coming, guys. Next week we'll be covering Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry again for being late, Sarge. I only saw your message only like a few minutes after I checked Discord. I am really sorry.
Not at all. Thanks
Yeah,
for
sorry, I had
Unforgivable, Phil.
Sorry about that.
Yep.
You
Take
think we're
care.
going to forget, but we're not.
Right. Take care now, guys.
All right, take
See you
care.
guys later.
Later.
Catch you later.